5th of December and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see from the title, I'll be talking about balance because I read something today that really resonated with me and I thought I should share it with you. Jana Kingsford said, "Balance is not something you find, it's something you create." And I really agree with this statement because I know all of us are looking for balance. We're trying to find balance, whether it's balance between our work and our family, whether it's balance between our family and our friends, between hard work and rest, between fun and the serious. We're all looking for balance, and oftentimes balance eludes us. And we're still trying to find balance, and in the process, we tend to blame anything and everything for not enabling us to be balanced. So our job, our responsibilities, our family, our friends, our circumstances, all these are blamed because we can't seem to find balance. But as Jana Kingsford said in the statement that I mentioned before, it is not something you find, it's something you create. And I know you're asking me the question, how do I create balance? This year I read something that really changed my outlook on how I think about balance. I, for the life of me, can't remember where I read it, which book I read it in. If I do remember, by the time I post this video, I will link that book down below. I'm pretty sure it was a book. I'm really bad at remembering names of books and authors. I remember what I learned and hopefully that's good enough. Basically, what that book said was something that we already know, and that is we cannot do everything every single day. We cannot choose health, we cannot choose our job, we cannot choose our family, we cannot choose friends, we cannot choose our hobbies every single day. It's just not possible for us to fit all of these every single day and try to find a perfect balance. What works better and what works best is choosing what you want to give priority to and balancing it out throughout the week. Because there will be days when you have to stay back at work. There will be days when your child is sick and you have to take care of your child. There will be days when you're spending time with friends and that takes up a bigger chunk of your day. So there are days where you will give more priority to one thing or the other, and then the next day you go back to giving priority to something else. That's what creates the balance. That's how we can enjoy the benefits of a balanced life, by ensuring that whatever we give priority to is done throughout the week instead of just in one single day. If we think of our life not on a daily basis but on a weekly basis as a balanced life, we are truly creating balance in our life and not waiting for balance to find us or circumstances to provide us with that kind of balance, because that's honestly not going to happen. Only an ideal life will have perfect balance between everything every single day. It is also important to remember at this stage, when you're redefining balance in your mind, that different phases of life require different definitions of balance. It is not true that throughout your life, right from when you are a kid to when you're an adult or an older adult, that the balance between things will be the same. Obviously, when you're in college, the scales will tip a little bit more towards the learning area. When you're working, you will be doing a little less of learning. When you're a new mother, a lot of your time will be spent with your child. But as your child grows older, the scale will tip towards other things that are your priority. So every phase in life will have a different set of balance. There might be more things you do in a certain area for that phase of life. So we really need to understand what it truly means to be balanced, because we keep hearing this work-life balance, have a balanced life, have a balanced diet, have a balanced this, have a balanced that. But we really don't understand what it actually means. And so we look at other people and think, okay, for them balance is they're doing this, this and this, so I should also be doing this, this and this. But that's not true, because balance is balance for you in your stage of life at that time. So you need to take your time to review your life and see at that stage in life what is priority for you, and ensure that all those things that are priority are done throughout the week. As long as we are living a life where we know what is important and we know we are giving time for those things that are important throughout the week, we are actually living a balanced life. So what is more important than always worrying about balance is thinking about what is priority. And I've realized that sometimes we don't think about that because there are certain things that take our attention away. So a job takes our attention away, or a family takes our attention away. So they hold on to our attention, and if we don't give it attention, they cry out for attention. But there are certain things in our life that are a priority for us, but they don't cry out for attention when we don't give it attention. For example, health. So if you don't take care of your health, probably for a few years you won't realize that you're not taking care of your health, because nothing's going to happen. You're just going to feel unhealthy, but it's not affecting you in a big way. But over the years, you realize how much it's affecting you. So as I said, there are certain things that don't call out for your attention. And that is why it's important to sit down and review your life and see in this moment what is important to you, what matters to you the most. Recently, I realized when I was thinking that I love doing creative things. And though, yes, my job has a few creative things in it, and I do YouTube videos, which is also creative, I also enjoy doing certain creative things without any reason. So I like doing things which don't require me to think. And so for me, writing is something like that, or painting is something like that, where I can just close myself off and just focus on that one thing. And I realized that because of the many things I was doing and because of my other priorities at that time for the past 2 months, I haven't been doing creative things. I haven't been doing the things that make me happy. And so I had to take that decision to ensure that I try to fit in some kind of creative activity at least a few times a week, because obviously I cannot do it every single day. So I need to fit it into the week, and for me that's a balanced life. See what is missing in your life, see what is important to you, and whether you're doing it in your life throughout the week or at least even throughout the month. That's a better way of living a balanced life than going to one extreme where you're just focused on one or two things and that is your entire life, or going to the other extreme where you're running around like a headless chicken trying to fit everything in 24 hours. Staying in the middle of these two extremes is what I understand balance to be. And I hope that if you have been bombarded by people or bombarded by your own thoughts where you are struggling trying to find the balance, that you should redefine what balance means to you and then create your own balance, not every single day, at least every single week. So I hope that what I have learned about balance this last year is helpful to you, because I have heard many people trying to say, I'm trying to find the balance, I'm trying to find the balance. But you cannot find the balance, you have to create the balance, and that creation is up to you, because obviously your circumstances might not always support the balance that you require. Your priorities might not always support the balance you require. But at the end of the day, if it really matters to you, you can find the time to do it at least once a week, and that is more than enough. So I hope you can create your balance and have a fulfilling and satisfying life. And I hope this video was helpful to you, because that is what I'm trying to do with these videos. Share my thoughts, share my reflections, share my learnings, so that your life could be better, so that you can reflect on your life as well and think about how you can actually create your balance. So that means you're in control and nobody else can shake you up even a little bit. So I would really like you to take charge of your life and create your balance and have a satisfying, fulfilling life where you have a mix of things that you can do that satisfy your physical self, your emotional self, your spiritual self, and your social self. So thank you for watching this video. Keep watching December Diaries for videos every single day this December.